Action.
You know, as I travel all over the world, I get asked a lot of questions. And there's one question that I've been asked for years, and I haven't been able to answer it. And I got to tell you, it's kind of bothered me. I have a lot of people ask me, parents ask me, John, where should I send my kid to learn English? You know, what program should I enroll them in? What school would you suggest that I send them to so they can really learn perfect English? So they can sound like a native speaker? And I got to tell you, that's a question that I just haven't been able to answer. That is, until now. The Woogie English story is kind of interesting because it's a story that starts off with me not even wanting to be in the story. It was back in 2012, I got a call from a friend of mine, and he told me about this children's English language program. And he told me that, John, you need to see this because this is really not only a revolution in terms of technology, but also a revolution in the approach that kids would take to really learn perfect English. And I told him, I said, look, as you know, I get offered deals all the time. People are always trying to get me involved in something. I said, this just doesn't sound like it's my thing. I mean, come on. I mean, English language, I mean, that's not so exciting to me as a business. I mean, and for kids especially. But I relented and I went anyway. And I remember sitting in this meeting, and I wasn't in the meeting 5 minutes until I realized that I was looking at something that really, truly was revolutionary. And it was something that would give children an opportunity not only to move forward in life, but be ahead of their class. I remember when I was done with the meeting, I immediately walked out into a hallway, took my phone, started calling some of my partners in Russia, telling them that this is something that we needed to do. They weren't very excited about it, I can tell you. And I understand why. I mean, when you think about it, I mean, come on, teaching kids, I mean, there's nothing that exciting from a business perspective. But I'll tell you this. When I showed them the power of Woogie English, they were amazed as I was. And there's a few reasons for this. First of all, understand that Woogie English is a program that's been designed and created by native speakers. Most of the English programs on the market were not created by natives. And you got to ask yourself, well, if someone's creating a language program, do you want to learn from somebody that is a native speaker, or that's a language that they've learned? The second thing that's really incredible about Woogie is that it's a real total full approach to English language. Your kids don't just learn to write or read, they also learn to listen and speak. Something else that's incredible about Woogie is it's a 100% positive approach to learning. Every single action the child takes is positively reinforced, not using some sort of negative approach to scold the children, and when the kids do make a mistake, guess what? They're offered the opportunity to fix their mistake. And what I think I like most about Woogie is you get a chance to practice, and you get a chance to practice perfectly. And let me explain, because this is something that is so revolutionary in terms of language learning. Your child will go through a lesson every single day. But once they go through the lesson, they have a chance to enter a learning environment, which is kind of like a virtual world online. And what's great about this is the environment's controlled, but the children get a chance to interact with other kids and practice their English language skills. And something dawned on me, so often when we try to learn a language, when we're being taught, we don't get a chance to practice, even if we're being taught one-on-one. I could tell you so much more about Woogie English, but I want to share with you this that I think is most important. This is one of those opportunities that you have to really give your kid a chance to move ahead, a chance to get ahead in their class, and a chance to open up doors that they might not have had open up to them without being able to really speak perfect English. There's so much more I could share with you. I'll tell you what, if you're interested in your child not getting left behind, I welcome you. Visit the website, and we'll be happy to share with you what I've shared in so much more detail and so much more about why Woogie English not only will give your kid an opportunity to really speak perfect English, but how Woogie English can also help them increase their confidence, develop social skills that are so important in life today, and ultimately make them feel that they're more prepared for the world that we live in, because when you know English, you're prepared for the 21st century. Was that better?
That was really nice. Stop.